Ever walk into a room and wonder if your cat even knows who you are? Are they just in it for the food and the head scratches? Let me tell you, cats know way more than they let on. Forget about dogs showering you with slobbery kisses. Cats? They've got their own cool, calculated way of showing they know you're their human. It's all about those incredible senses, the ones that let them stalk a dust bunny like it's prey and find that hidden catnip no matter where you stash it. So buckle up, cat guardians, because in this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of feline perception to uncover 8 surprising ways your cat recognizes and bonds with you. Alright, let's talk about smell. You might think your cat just has a thing for stinky socks, but there's a method to their madness. Cats have this superpower sense of smell. It's like their version of facial recognition, only way more intense. Those little scent glands on their cheeks, they're constantly releasing pheromones, creating a unique olfactory signature that screams, "This is my human." Think about it. When your cat headbutts your leg, they're not just being affectionate, though that's part of it. They're marking you with their scent, claiming you as part of their inner circle. It's their way of saying, "You're mine, buddy." So next time your cat's sniffing around your laundry basket, don't shoo them away. They're just reaffirming that deep primal bond they share with you. It's all about that olfactory connection, baby. We all know cats are masters of communication, even if it's mostly through meows, purrs, and the occasional hiss. But did you know they're also listening intently to every word you say? Okay, maybe not every word, but they're definitely tuned into the music of your voice. Cats have incredible hearing, way better than ours. They can pick up on subtle changes in tone and pitch that we humans completely miss. So when you're talking to your cat, even if you think they're ignoring you, they're filing away every sound, every inflection. Think about it. You come home after a long day, and your cat greets you with a meow. That's not just them saying, "Feed me," it's their way of saying, "Hey, I recognize your voice." And it's not just about recognizing your voice, it's about the emotional connection they associate with it. A soothing voice can calm their anxieties, while a playful tone can get them in the mood for some feather wand action. So talk to your cat. They're listening, and more importantly, they're feeling that bond grow stronger with every word. Ever feel like you're being watched? Well, you probably are, especially if you have a cat. These furry little ninjas are masters of observation, and they're constantly studying your every move. Cats are incredibly perceptive creatures. They pick up on the subtlest cues in body language, both human and feline. They notice the way you walk, the way you gesture, even the way you reach for the treat jar. They're on to you. Think about it. You walk in the door and your cat immediately knows it's you, even before they see your face. How do they do it? They recognize your gait, your posture, the rhythm of your steps. And it's not just about recognizing you from a distance. They're also reading your body language up close and personal. A gentle stroke means love and affection, while a sudden movement might send them scurrying under the couch. So the next time you're hanging out with your cat, pay attention to their reactions. They're picking up on your every move, every shift in energy. We've all seen those heartwarming videos of dogs greeting their humans at the door with wagging tails and excited barks, but what about cats? Do they experience that same level of excitement when you come home? You bet they do. Sure, cats might not be as overtly enthusiastic as dogs, but their greetings are no less meaningful. In fact, there's a certain charm to the way they casually stroll over to the door, tails held high as if to say, "Oh, it's you. I was just, inspecting the perimeter." But don't let their nonchalant demeanor fool you. That little head bunt against your leg, that soft chirp as you walk in, those are all signs of a cat who's genuinely happy to see you. They might not jump into your arms, but they have their own subtle ways of showing their affection. Think about it. You've been gone all day, and your cat has been patiently, or maybe not so patiently, awaiting your return. The moment you walk through that door, their world is complete again. You're their source of food, of play, of those all-important head scratches. So the next time your cat greets you at the door, even if it's with a flick of the tail and a disdainful glance, know that deep down, they're thrilled to have you back. It's their way of saying welcome home. Let's face it, cats are masters of mixed signals. One minute they're cuddling on your lap, purring up a storm, and the next they're acting like they've never met you before in their life. So what gives? Are they just toying with our emotions? Well, as frustrating as it can be, those strategic snubs are often a sign of trust and comfort. Think about it, in the wild, cats are solitary creatures. Showing vulnerability is a risk they're not always willing to take. So when your cat pretends not to notice you, it's not because they don't care. It's because they feel safe and secure enough in your presence to let their guard down. They know you're there, they can sense you, but they're also confident that you're not a threat. Think about it, you're sitting on the couch reading a book, and your cat is sprawled out on the floor, seemingly oblivious to your presence. But then, you catch that little sideways glance, that subtle twitch of the ear. They're aware of you, even if they're pretending not to be. So the next time your cat gives you the cold shoulder, don't take it personally. It's their way of saying, I trust you enough to let my guard down around you. We've all heard the saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder. But what about cats? Do they miss us when we're gone, or do they just see it as an opportunity to have the house to themselves? Well, the good news is that cats do have long-term memory. They can remember their humans even after weeks or even months apart. However, their reactions to your return might not always be what you expect. Some cats will greet you with open paws, purring and rubbing against you as if you've been gone for years. Others might give you the cold shoulder, acting like they don't even remember who you are. But don't worry, it's all part of their charmingly confusing nature. Think about it. You've been away on vacation, and your cat has been living the life of Riley, sleeping all day, raiding the treat drawer, and generally ruling the roost. Suddenly, you're back, disrupting their routine and expecting cuddles. It's going to take them a minute to adjust. So the next time you return from a trip, give your cat some space. Let them come to you on their own terms. They might act like they don't care, but deep down, they're glad you're back. We all know cats have whiskers, but have you ever wondered what those magnificent bristles are really for? Sure, they add to their cuteness factor, but they're also incredibly sensitive sensory organs that play a crucial role in how cats perceive the world around them. Those whiskers, or vibrissae, are embedded deep in their skin and connected to a network of nerves that send information to their brain about their surroundings. They can detect even the slightest changes in air currents, which helps them navigate in the dark, hunt prey, and yes, even recognize their humans. Think about it. You walk into a dark room, and your cat somehow knows exactly where you are. How? Their whiskers pick up on the subtle changes in airflow caused by your movement, creating a sort of radar system that allows them to see in the dark. And it's not just about spatial awareness. Whiskers also help cats gauge the size and shape of objects, which comes in handy when they're squeezing into tight spaces, or judging whether they can fit through that narrow opening in the fence. So the next time you're tempted to give those whiskers a little tug, don't. Remember that they're essential to your cat's well-being. We've talked about all the amazing ways cats recognize their humans, but let's not forget that recognition is a two-way street. Cats form strong bonds with the humans who provide them with love, care, and of course, those all-important treats. Think about it. Every time you feed your cat, play with them, or give them a good scratch behind the ears, you're strengthening that bond. You're associating yourself with positive experiences, which makes them more likely to seek you out for affection and attention. And let's be real, who can resist those big pleading eyes when they're begging for a treat? Every time you give in, and let's face it, we all do, you're reinforcing that positive association. You're becoming their source of all things good in the world. So the next time you're feeling unappreciated by your feline overlord, remember that you have the power to change that. Shower them with love, play with them until they're panting, and yes, even spoil them with the occasional treat. So there you have it, folks. 8 surprising ways your cat recognizes and bonds with you. It's not always obvious, but beneath that cool, collected exterior beats the heart of a creature who knows you better than you think. Dive into the world of feline perception and discover how your cat sees, hears, and smells their way into knowing you're theirs. Whether they're greeting you at the door or pretending not to notice you, their unique recognition system will amaze you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to join our feline-loving community for more cat insights. Thanks for watching.